again YouTube, Enzo back bringing you another video review, and today it is the turn of Fansproject's Smartrobin. This figure is basically Fansproject's version of the G1 Headmaster's Brainstorm. Brainstorm? Yes, Brainstorm. And he's just absolutely he's a fantastic looking figure. I actually made a mistake. I actually bought the Toy World version first, thinking it was this one. Had I known that, I probably wouldn't have had, what was it called? Brainwave, I think. Yes, Brainwave. But this figure is absolutely knocks spots it. Just as a really quick comparison now, I'll just bring in Quadruple U, so you can see how both the Fansproject's figures stack up together. So yeah, not too bad at all there. These are the only two Fansprojects. Well, first to the Headmasters. I think there's another one released now, and I'm waiting on a few others, but there's that as well. So they do look good together on the shelf. And I'll just bring in another comparison because I know this one means quite a bit. This is Toy World's version of the same figure. So you can see one, because Brainstorm is meant to be the scientist. You can see this one's been hitting the gym quite a bit. And I have to say, if I was, I would pick the Fansproject overall because it's better. If you've seen my review of this one, well, he's not good, put it like that. A lot of people don't like the X-Wing design or the, whatever you want to call it, and they cheat as well, basically. You know, but I don't like this figure. I don't. But I just wanted to show him as a quick comparison. He can't even stand up on his own. He's so super top heavy. He's just horrible. He's just horrible. Anyway, here we have Smartrobin. I'll just give you a quick. Actually, what I'll do is, as a Headmaster, I'll just pop his head off. So have a good look at the head sculpt. Very, very nice head sculpt. I wish he'd had the faceplate. At least Toy World got that bit right. But well, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. And all you do is same as the other quadruple U. Just pull up the crest of the head like so, like that out of the way, and then push him up a little bit, extend the feet, and down you go. And there's his little Headmaster. Cool, very cool. Actually, a bit of the head is moulded onto the arms there. Can't really do much on his own, but again, cracking figure. So I'll just put him back into head mode really quick, pop him back on, and give you a good look at the figure itself. So just really nice piece of engineering. There's no waste at all in this figure. He's got a little bit of a backpacker, which is the front of the jet mode, but well, just look. I mean, apart from that, that's it. He basically hasn't got any backpack, not like that other mess. But this figure is absolutely fantastic. But I still think I like Quadruple U a lot better, mainly because of his wolf mode. But this one looks absolutely fantastic. Articulation, shoulders are on a ball joint, so you've got a good range there, 360. It does suffer a little bit on the shoulder department. That's as far as he can go out. Even if you angle these down a little bit, he still suffers. You know, you can't quite get him out as much as you like. So there's that little issue there. He's got the upper bicep swivel there. He's got a double jointed elbow just due to the transformation, because you've got a joint there, as you can see, and there's a little pin there for a hinge. He's got a waist articulation. One thing I've noticed, especially on this figure, and I have seen other reviews where a lot of other reviewers have said the same thing as well, his hips are very, very loose. You saw him just now, his hips just gave way. They're on ball joints. You can see the ball joints there, but they're very, very loose, at least on mine. They're not super loose, but that's only going to get worse as far as I'm concerned, so I'll have to treat those somehow. He's got a lower thigh swivel. He bends at the knee, and that's very, very stiff. And because the knee is not hollow, but that's where the wings fold up to hide the wings, you can get a really good range there, which is, I think, adequate. He's got the back of the heel here is on a hinge, but the front of the foot there is on a ball joint, so you get a nice good range there, so you can get this figure into some really cool poses. And of course his weapons as well. He's got two blasters, which is very good throwback to the G1 version, and I think he just looks absolutely fantastic. It looks absolutely cool. Can't fault this figure enough. very, very nice. As I said before in my other videos, if I'm going to collect anything from now on, it's going to be Fansproject, especially their version of the Headmasters. Right, so I'll just take his head off now and just flip the crest out. Just basically getting him ready for jet mode before we do the transformation. So there we go. There's the Headmaster dude. We'll just put him off to the side. And then what you want to do for transformation is you want to come under here and just pull out the guns, and they store in the back here. Sometimes they're a little bit tricky to pull out. They tab in very securely, that's why I had them in hand ready. So there we go. Oh, as I mentioned the word in hand, he has no wrist articulation at all, because that's one of the thrusters, that's one of the stabilizer, just folds in and out. It would have been good if he did have it. I'll just show you quickly now. Basically it's all molded into one piece there. It's a shame, but it's okay. It doesn't have wrist articulation. Not the end of the world. Right, transformation. First thing you want to do, grab these shoulder pieces, fold them like that, so they're flush with the body, like so. Then you want to fold the chest out, like that. Make sure it's not tabbed in. Well, it doesn't tab in, but make sure it's nice and loose. Then you want to pull the whole section down to the sides as far as they're going to go, just like that. And then bring this section up, and you can see tab and a slot, tab that in there like that. Come back to this section here, grab hold of this one, it's loose, you can see there, just as it, you just untabbed it from that screw hole. You want to untab it so it's like that, nice and loose. Then hold that together, and this whole thing in, pull it straight up so it accordions like that. There's a little tab in there, tab it together like that, and that is the cockpit for your Headmaster. Spin that around. I'll just put that down like that for the time being, just to hold the whole thing in place. And that's a very good design. I do appreciate that, because on the Toy World version they just cheated and put a cockpit on his back and put a fig panel on his chest. Big no-no in my book. I don't like that, so that's why I like this one better. And then just bring his arms up like that, just to get him out of the way for the time being. Legs can be a bit tricky. Spin the waist around a full 360 like that. Reach in here, pull out his wings like that. Do the same for this one as well. I'll just get him out of the way, just pull him out like that. Then you want to grab the foot, fold the wing out. Same again on the side, grab the wing, fold it out like that, and fold the wing all the way around till it tabs in to the front of his foot, or what was the front of his foot. So same again on the side, bring it in, tab it in, there we go. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, but once you've mastered it, happy days. Grab his leg, spin him around like that, so it looks like that. Spin the leg in like that, so it's kind of looking like that, because what you want to do is the leg needs to collapse into that cavity there. So then once you've got that right done, you should be able to collapse this in like that, and then notch, tab, and let me bring that forward a bit as well, because that piece needs to tab into that gap there as well. So once you get everything lined up just so, should tab in, everything lines up. And then what you do then, there's a little panel here, you just flip that over, there should be a little hole there that tabs into there like that. Just lift it up a little bit, and then it'll find it itself. Push it over, there we go, that's tabbed in there like that. And then just fold what remains of the foot down like that, and you have a wing. So same again on the side, bring it up like that, rotate it around, just get the fists out of the way. Sorry it's not super tidy. And then just collapse the leg in on itself. Again, line it all up good. Once you get it tabbed in, and tabbed in there. Not the neatest transformation I've done, I do apologise, but unfortunately this is how it needs to be done. So once you've got that in there like that, fold this over, tab that in, and that's it. That's looking tidy. And then all you do then is fold out these stabilizers like so, pull them out like that, rotate it at the upper part of what were the arms, so it's looking like that. And then the holes that we've created then for those panels, that will then hide the fists. Just push them in there like that. And the reason that these are on double, the elbows were on double wrist joints, is because they can collapse into each other as well. So same again for that side, tab it in, push it in, and there we go. Oh, and put the other heel in as well. and he does have landing gear. I'll just flip out the landing gear like that. 1, 2 and 3. This is where my lack of nails always lets me down, but I got them. And there we are. That is Fansproject Smartrobin in jet mode, and all I can say is wow, I am absolutely blown away. This is a cracking sculpt. This is incredibly this is a brilliant homage to the G1 figure. Absolutely fantastic. The transformation is neat, it's clever. You know, you can't see anything here. There's nothing that says to me, oh yeah, this is the Transformer, this looks like a proper jet, because you can't really see anything at all. This is absolutely fantastic. Fansproject is just getting really good at this. Let me just push these down all the way, make sure I got everything right. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to make sure that everything's all okie dokie there. Pushing together. Looks brilliant. You know, where Toy World has cheated by putting a fake cockpit in. I mean, this Fansproject has just knocked it out of the park again, and with their engineering stuff, and they've made a cockpit from basically nothing there. Fantastic. And then all you've got to do then is just grab your headmaster. You've got to get him in super straight, otherwise he won't fit. I won't lie to you, it's really snug in there. I don't know if you can see or can tell, but there's really not a lot of room in there. So feet in first, get him down, and then obviously these two tabs here tab into the slots, but there, put him down like that. Whoop it easy. But there you are, he's in. Absolutely fantastic figure. Just as a quick size comparison, let's bring in Jackie from Transformers Prime, so you can see how they scale together. Not too bad at all. So, kind of quick one there, and I'll just bring Red Alert from the Classics line as well, so you can see how he scales up. So, not too bad. Not bad at all. If you can get this figure, I say get it, and I would stay clear of Toy World. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I would just get this. I would just stick with the Fansproject. If you're a big Headmasters fan and you want all of them, I would stick with Fansproject, because I can trust they won't let you down. And there's also a repro label set for this as well, so you can put your own stickers in, like, because there's lovely stickers you can put here and on the chest as well, and thrusters, burners. I mean, he just looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I cannot recommend this figure to you enough, ladies and gentlemen. You will not regret it at all. And the heels obviously form blasters as well in jet mode. I mean, wow. I mean, what more do you want? This is absolutely fan. Sorry, I keep on dropping him. It's just I've got a weak hand today. I've had an accident, so my wrist is not quite up to it at the moment. Absolutely fantastic figure. If you can get this figure, get it. If you can get him for a decent price. I got this figure personally from Kapow Toys here in the UK. Ended up paying £65 plus £3 postage and packaging, which is not too bad at all. I have seen him go for a lot more. A lot of people are basically taking the mick up to there. If you can get it for a good price or a cheap price, I personally would get it, because he'll fit in. The reason I brought in Red Alert and Wheeljack, because he will fit in with basically any collection you've got. Me personally, I'm a classics collector, so he's going to fit in. Same as Quadruple O, he's going to fit in very well with my classics line, and I can't wait for more to come out. And obviously Fansproject are doing the Dino Boss now, so that's another thing I can't wait to get my hands on. Absolutely fantastic. So there you are, gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Please comment, rate and subscribe if you've enjoyed all my videos, and if there's anything else you would like me to review, these two are going to be next at some point now, Wheeljack and Red Alert. So thank you very much. So like I said, please comment, rate and subscribe, and more videos will follow soon. Diolch yn fawr. Ta-ra.